So I'm used to not having access to things I want to watch. I live in Japan and I subscribe to 3 streaming services, but so many things wind up on other services or never get to Japan at all. For example, I can see Picard, but not Strange New World, that kind of thing. I thought the same was going to happen with Alien Earth, since it is on Hulu and FX, but I was pleasantly surprised that it is on Disney Plus under Star Originals internationally, which means I can watch it. Yay! So, I watched the first 2 episodes and I'm very pleased so far. While there is certainly gore, I wish there were a little more horror though. But it is a series, and I know that the creepy stuff will build and build as the show progresses. So I'm trusting the creators to deliver. The trailers hint at so much to come. I can't wait. Part of me wishes it dropped all at once like most Netflix shows, so I could just binge it. Maybe that binge factor makes me and other people less patient for long-term storytelling. Anyway, here are the things I liked. The world building, where 5 mighty corporations basically own the world. The newest one, Prodigy, run by Boy Cavalier, the youngest person to become a trillionaire, is a major player in the narrative. We have yet to see what makes this dude a genius, as he comes across as very playful and bored at the same time. But maybe that is how a genius acts when surrounded by normies. If he came up with the tech we have seen, like the hybrids created by placing a child's mind in a synthetic body, then I guess he is the real deal. We also have a hint of the tension between these corporations, like when Wayland Yutani comes into conflict with Prodigy over a crashed spaceship full of deliciously icky critters. War between corporations rather than nation states? Intriguing. But maybe that is kind of what happens now, in a way. The hybrids are cool. They have adult bodies, physically capable of much more than a normal human being can do, with possibly unpredicted abilities emerging, like how Wendy can control computers by touch. Or maybe that is a feature, not a bug, and Boy Cavalier intended that all along. Does he want a physical upgrade? Is he secretly dying? Then again, aren't we all? Getting a super powerful, immortal body is appealing. The actors playing the hybrids bring the playfulness and immaturity we should expect from elementary school-age minds. So, props to the writers and directors as well for making that aspect of these characters fit the narrative. We've already seen some of them panic, overreact, and underreact to danger. With only Wendy taking independent initiative, how will this play out? Are these bodies a match for a xenomorph? I'm very interested in seeing what the creepy creatures we've met so far actually do. We've seen leech-type things drain people of blood, growing grotesquely and gorged afterwards. But then what? Is there more to them? We've seen the eyeball alien detach itself from a cat and seek a better host body. Can it implant itself in a hybrid's synthetic skull? The cat was essentially dead, so I guess it takes control of the host's body as its own. Terror awaits. And the pod thing hanging from the ceiling? So much foreshadowing. What does it do to its victims? I get chills thinking about what we might see as the show goes on. There is a lot I liked. The whole look of the show, the set design, the retro-futuristic technology, the better Alien films are known for. It is a gorgeous and immersive world. What I didn't like, well, there are cutaways to some characters remembering important past events, mainly Wendy's brother, Hermit. I know that these are needed to flesh out people's backstories, but they drain away some of the tension when they happen. It slows the pacing down. Again, I probably wouldn't notice if I could binge the whole series in one go, so I just have to get used to it. Maybe binge streaming has spoiled me and made me impatient. The xenomorph itself. It is a shame to say this, but I worry that I'm over this particular monster. I mean, we've seen it so often and seen a lot of versions of it. Acid for blood, tongue jaw, unstoppable killing machine, unless you are a marine with a heavy weapon. Then they go down as easy as cutting grass. Face huggers are going to leap at you, clamp onto your face, and shove an egg down your throat. That's what I choose to think happens. I know there is black goo. It is gross, but we've seen it before. The eyeball alien, though, that is new. What will it look like when it gets its tentacles on your head and slips into your eye socket? The ceiling pod hauling you up like something from Half-Life. Bring it on! I'm far more interested in and afraid of the new species we are meeting. So, for me, the xenomorph is less interesting. I'm confused about space travel. The ship was on a 65-year mission and the crew needed cryosleep for a duration like that. The Nostromo was 10 months out when it was ordered to investigate the distress signal in Alien. The Sulaco took 3 weeks to get to the same location from Earth. Some wiki said that these ships are capable of ridiculous degrees of faster-than-light travel, like the Sulaco going 270 C. Madness! Alien Earth is set in 2120, just over 100 years from now. So I get it. They have technology that we don't. But that just breaks my immersion in what otherwise seems like a very grounded and scientifically plausible in-show reality. Luckily, we don't spend any time in transit hopping from system to system in the episodes and films, so I guess I can ignore it, but it sits there in the back of my mind and takes me out of the narrative a little. Anyway, this is a short video, just my general opinion so far. I might make more of these if I have any theories or criticisms, but I'm definitely on board. Thanks, Disney Plus, for picking up this ball and carrying it to my living room. If you have any opinions about Alien Earth, if you agree or disagree with me about my likes and dislikes, anything at all, please leave a comment. I'd love to read it. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like to let me know. And if you're interested in more videos about entertainment topics of all kinds, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.